Salam sejahtera. Salam satu Malaysia. Jika anda sedang mendengar, maka anda hadir di sesi podcast iaitu Two Idiots Selamba Jer, where we embark on a journey to discover great gems within Malaysia. Sorry, terbatuk.
COVID ke?
Bukan doh.
Kau
Horny.
okay tak okay?
Okay.
Anyways, what's up everybody? Today's episode is going to be a bit special. It's a long overdue episode. We are finally deciding to introduce ourselves, which we should have done a long time ago. Yeah. But yeah, today's the day, man. We realized that, like, you know, we never actually took the time to let you guys get to know who we are as people. We just jumped straight to it. Sorry. We were just a bit itchy at that time. But it's a little get to know session today with us. So I'll let Hazik go first because I'm shy. Hazik, I want to get to know you a bit better, you know. I want to get a bit more intimate with you today.
Get to know you better. Macam lah kau tak kenal aku. Alright, hello everybody. I am Hazik Shakimi. I am 22 years old. I'm from Kajang. I don't know whether that's important information or not, but why not, right? Apa yang aku boleh explain pasal diri aku lah? I actually just finished my degree about betul-betul before raya. Betul-betul aku finish atas katil dengan tak pakai baju, tak pakai seluar. Aku submit, dah settle degree.
Dicks out.
Apa?
Dicks out.
Dicks out. Dicks definitely out. Other than that, I'm in the band. I am Hazik from Sonic Maha. Boleh lah I am Hazik from Sonic Maha.
Boleh. Boleh lah itu.
From Sonic Maha, we play apa-apa lah kau nak panggil, psychedelic rock, psychedelic punk, post-punk, punk, anything also can lah. We're very talented. Tak ada. Tak ada lah. We just like to try different things. And one part of it is because obviously we're young and we just started. Kita betul-betul start masa 2020 tu. So that's really not a good year to start off a band, but that's okay because we managed to fit in a couple of virtual gigs, did some honorable stuff that I could mention in my CV later.
Honorable,
Other than that, that's all about me. I mean, I can talk more about myself, but you know how I can ramble on, right? So I better stop there.
Just a little tidbit for you guys. He's also an aspiring turntable DJ now. He actually made his debut.
Worker. Nama DJ aku sekarang apa? Mari Ketiak.
Mari Ketiak.
Stop lagi aku. Aku dancer, stripper, chef, future pilot.
Frat boy. Don't forget that. You know that's important.
I'm just gonna stop myself there.
Okay, then I guess it's my turn. I guess you could say that Hazik is the musically inclined one.
My face or something.
Sort of, but it's fine. But yeah, I was saying, I am Danish. I am not musically inclined. I'm not in a band. I do like listening to music. And I enjoy Hazik's band. You know, it's a pretty good band. I have some of the songs saved. I like talking, which is one of the main reasons why this entire thing is a thing.
Banyak lagi factor, but we okay. That's one. That's definitely one.
What else about me, man?
I
like food. I like UFC, dude. Every Sunday morning, you'll find me.
Who's your favorite fighter now? Mine is Hasbullah.
The icon. The current icon right now, you know? He's a cute little boy, man. He's a cute little boy.
Do you think he gets offended when people treat him like a baby? Angkat dia semua.
Dude, I swear to God, I was thinking of the same thing. The other day I was thinking like, kau bayangkan kalau dia marah kan, kalau dia tengah piss off gila, lepas tu dia tengah cerita member dia, tengah marah dengan member dia kan. Member dia? Angkat dia.
Gugu gagal.
Kau tengah stres gila, datanglah semua member kau angkat kau. Macam baby kan, rasa jalan. Man.
He's so cute, yeah. Who's your favorite fighter, by the way, for now?
Now, it has to be probably Robert Whittaker, man. That guy's a heartthrob. A lot of people don't actually get MMA, but I
I'm a
find it like,
heartthrob.
yeah, you are, baby. Like, oh, just want to lick you up and down, man. Honestly,
You know who's my favorite fighter now?
me,
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
whack. WWE is whack. That's who I am. I find WWE whack.
Tak. Tapi kau besar-besar kau tengok banyak kan pergi mak.
Of course, of
Fucking
course.
yeah.
But this is realization, everybody. But yeah, aside from the UFC, what else do I like? I like nasi kanda. Nasi kanda is life. Pelita is literally my personality trait. Pergi ya? Pergi dulu pasal aku.
Kau suka menyampuk tu.
Tak baik tu. Aku sumpah baik dia tu. Mana ada aku suka menyampuk orang. Jahat siap kau.
Yeah.
I guess
He's an
like,
enthusiastic dude, man. He's really into the
yeah.
fashion scene also.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess. Yeah. I have. I mean, the problem with me is like, I I I have a hard time talking about myself, but I enjoy talking to people. Tapi itulah. I am pretty into fashion. Not to say like I want to be an aspiring like fashion icon or anything. Tapi macam I like wearing stuff that is different than other people, which
Yeah,
might actually.
that's definitely the opposite of me. I don't like wearing anything.
I can vouch for that. You know,
Yeah,
seen his penis, guys.
It's just for the sake of this podcast, you know, because we're making like a show and stuff, so I have to like put on a
Yeah.
hoodie. Kalau tak kau
Otherwise,
tengok aku FaceTime dengan kau, tengok aku pakai apa. Tak
Huh?
pakai apa-apa.
remember FaceTime time mandi. Lagi best.
Oh, you know.
But
I get lonely in the shower. No, too many shower thoughts.
understood. So do
Yeah.
I. Understood. But yeah, I'm into. I guess you can say I'm into sneakers. I'm more of a sneakerhead, I'd say. I don't know. I have a weird passion for sneakers, especially Adidas. Sumpah tak faham. Honestly, to this day, I don't even get why I like Adidas so much. Tapi macam every time I see them compete with Nike and Nike does better, I just go like, ugh, dude, why are you guys taking this route? Like, stop. Like, do something else. Like, even right now, they're not giving the people what they want, but Nike is, you know? And I get
wouldn't
frustrated.
complain.
Well, I keep on complaining because I am not a fan of
Yeah, you just
the
gotta
checks.
You just rock both, man.
I do rock both. It's just like I have like this personal vendetta, I guess, for Adidas. And
for
that's
sure.
actually one of my life goals, man. Like, I've been very vocal about this, especially during interviews or whatever. I've always wanted to become like I wanted to become a developer, R&D developer for Adidas. Tapi like a research and development guy for Adidas. I don't know what the term is at the time. Tapi like it was like my dream to work for Adidas and develop their tech, as in like their shoe tech, some boost and everything. Tapi yeah, that's actually why
what else do you want to chip in?
What do you mean?
What's one of your ideas if you could develop something?
Oh, don't know, man. I mean, as of right now, I'd say like they should go into their old shoes, because that's what Nike's been doing. They should go into like whatever old shoes they had. But I guess I'm sidetracking too much into myself. But you see, this is what I mean. We both actually really like to
That's
talk.
all right.
Yeah, we both like to talk a lot, man, and that's sort of how we got to this state right now. Like we're doing a podcast.
It just feels like, however, if I may add, kalau saya boleh tambah, however, I feel like ever since we started this podcast, I felt like I've turned into a bit of an ambivert instead of an extrovert. Bukan sebab buat show ni tau. Entahlah kenapa masa kita start buat show tu, mungkin masa-masa tu aku macam, maybe I just don't want to talk that much anymore, but I still do though. But I just realized I've been more of an MB than an extro.
I mean, I guess like because when we started, we were pretty like we were networking a lot. We were talking to a lot of people. I mean, we talked to Faris and we did like a little show with him on Clubhouse, and we had to talk to other people as well, and that takes a toll on you, man. Like it's not like a a big toll lah, but like you realize that you need to recharge your social battery because you
Yeah.
talk way too much. I mean, for God's sake, you talked on Clubhouse with siapa hari tu? What's her name? The girl,
F from Pastel Light. F from Pastel Light.
F from Pastel Light for 5 hours. That's insane,
Yeah,
man.
we had a 5 hours conversation. Yeah, talking about mental toll, I think we should apologize earlier because we've been slightly
Yeah.
slacking. And that's
Sorry,
because
guys.
aku busy dengan degree, Danish pun busy dengan kerja. So the content
Yeah.
that we've been posting was not consistent. So that's why we're doing this episode. We should consider this episode as a reset. We're starting for fresh. We had new
Yeah.
plans, game plans
I
semua dah
mean,
tukar, timetable semua dah tukar. So I mean, we'll get
tapi
better from
itulah,
now on.
macam the reason why we were slacking was because like we always wanted to push out good content, and you know, we're both a bit of perfectionists when it comes to our work, so we only wanted to give you guys like really nice stuff and things that actually looked nice and sounded nice.
Tapi
Yeah, so
kadang-kadang
that's
kita
why it took a
backfire
long
lah.
time. Yeah, that's mainly the reason why it backfires lah. But
It
yeah,
was a bad backfire, dude.
yeah, it was a bad backfire. We have learned from our mistakes and we are prepared to move on better and stronger. Gila, what a
Yeah.
corporate, what a corporate message.
Betul. So episode ni reset. We're starting from scratch. So a part of this episode also we're gonna tell you like why we started this podcast, right, Danish? Kenapa
Yeah,
kita
I
start
mean,
ni?
since we're on the topic, why did we how exactly did we end up here, Jik? Like how
How did we
exactly
end up
did we
here?
end up in this position where we are
Weh,
now
tu-
podcast hosts together?
Tu jalan panjang oh Nish. Ini daripada kita jumpa ke daripada kita kena tiba-tiba nak start podcast? Mana
Jom,
satu ni?
aku sebenarnya dah terlupa lah, like how exactly we met. So I know that you know
Oh,
this
shit.
because I was asking the other day. Tapi we wanted to save it for here because I wanted to listen just at the same time as everybody else. So
Your question was like how did we become friends, not how we met. Because we met each other long time before we became friends. We met each other like a year before we became friends. So
that's true.
At first we kind of hated each other, but I feel like if we want to talk about it in the podcast, it's gonna take a while. But biasalah, to give a brief explanation, selalunya dua orang bising akan benci each other. That's the simplest way I could put it. Yeah,
Betul.
but how we started being friends was I realized that we had class together. We had MPU classes together.
Right.
So you came slightly later to class, and I was like at the smoking area. No, I was not at the smoking area. I was smoking at the plaza, not the smoking area. Sorry, Professor Mustache. Yeah.
Mustache.
Berapa banyak kali aku tegur dengan dia, kesian dia. So yeah, I saw you when we were at the plaza. I was like, oh, kau budak MPU ke ke? But you know, aku punya correctness that time kan. Kau budak MPU ke ke? Macam, oh ya tu, kelas kat mana? Kau cakap semua macam tu kan. Macam, kelas dekat tu lah, dekat hall tu semua. Lepas tu aku rasa kau tak masuk kelas terus, kau lepak dengan kita orang tu. So kita borak-borak ah. From there, I think entah macam mana sebab basically aku letak effort untuk kau jadi kawan. Aku selamba jadi friendly, tiba-tiba jadi kawan.
Gila, kau letak effort memang.
Aku letak
putting
effort
all the credit to yourself.
Aku rendahkan ego. I was like the bigger man lah, nak cakap macam tu lah.
It's so weird, man. It was so weird how like we were both just like, so we didn't even have a reason to hate each other though. Like, it was just like, oh, you're loud, I'm loud, I don't like you.
Yeah. It was challenging my alphaness.
Jesus.
Puto.
God. See, this is why he's a frat boy, guys.
No, I'm not a frat boy, man.
But yeah, so I guess that's how we became friends. But it's amazing to just reflect on like how we used to hate each other just for the dumbest of reasons, and now like we talk almost every day. And
yeah, man, I didn't like how you walk. I didn't like how you talk. I didn't even like your face.
Hold on there, brother. Don't like how I walk.
Yeah.
You don't like how I walk. Have you seen how you walk?
I have a glamorous walk, man.
Ya Allah. Dude, he literally, like, if y'all ever see this man walk past you, you'd see him like pull his heel like 10 inches
Jengket,
above the ground.
jengket.
Dia kena jengket tu kan. Jengket tu perlu ada. Sumpah. Tak, even up till now, I used to, I literally told him, why do you do this? And
Ya,
it's become a habit for him.
itu cerita nanti.
Cerita nanti. Tapi itulah, like, tahu-tahu dah sampai buat podcast sekarang, dah 4 episode out. And that's pretty not bad, you know? Not bad.
Oh, tahu-tahu
But,
dah 6 bulan. Tahu-tahu masih pandemik dah, Nish.
itulah dia. Tahu-tahu dah ambil
Tahu-tahu masih
vaksin dah sekarang.
tahu-tahu nak ambil vaksin.
Tapi before we get into that, particularly, because that's an interesting conversation to have.
You want to talk about
You
vaccine?
know,
Aku anti-vax loh.
yo,
Agenda Dajjal. Agenda tak ada lah.
Agenda Dajjal.
Agenda Dajjal.
Hey. Tapi itulah, like, you know, I just wanted to share with everybody like the whole reason why this podcast started. So actually,
Oh.
how it actually came together was that I was doing a podcast for my university, or like our university, and Hazik was one of the guests on it. I was the host. And so we did an episode. It was great. And then like he just texted me and said, you know what, we should do this.
Jom buat podcast sama-sama.
Jom
let's
buat
do
podcast
this.
sama-sama. Lepas tu tahu-tahu tiba-tiba dia dah start with a name out, and he was like, oh, tWo Idiots. And then I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
We figured out the name literally like after we finish our podcast.
Yeah, like legit right after. And we just built on whatever we had at the moment. And, you know, we started doing the logo and everything. And, you know, it's really like natural process of just us.
Natural,
just like
and
brainstorming.
The adrenaline at first was fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, totally. Like we were so hyped for this. We still are. Tapi
it was an insane sugar rush. That's why the crash was pretty bad for a while.
Yeah, totally. I guess that's why people say, like, you know, give you 110%, but keep it at a not a moderate level, but a doable level, I guess.
Keep it sustainable.
Yeah, keep it sustainable. That's right. Tapi itulah. But the idea that we had in mind coming into making the podcast and everything was like, so initially I was always a very anti-Malaysian made songs guy, because I used to think that anything on Malay radio, which was my idea of what Malaysian made songs are, was absolutely trash. And to be honest, my opinion on that still stands. But Hazik sort of enlightened me to the indie scene, and I became a little scene boy.
Budak scene sekarang.
That's right. And, you know, I started listening to a lot of these other, you know, Malaysian made artists, or like Malaysian made singer songwriters like Hazik, Sonic Maha. Of course, have to give them the credit. Giga, the Peach Skins, Milo Dinosaur, like so much, man. There's so much good stuff, and it made me realize that, because Hazik was already in this realization, you know, because he's already a part of it, and it just made me realize,
because I'm not ignorant like you, man.
Not even gonna say anything to that. I completely agree. But it's all there, like, you know, it made us realize. I made me realize that our people we should talk about this, because our people have a lot of good stuff, you know. Like, there's so much good music, good food, good art, that, you know, we often look towards Western culture, or like Western countries, on how good they perform, when in reality these people are doing the exact same thing, and sometimes even better, and they're right under our noses, but they'd never get enough appreciation. And so we intended for our podcast to be sort of a platform for audiences to get to know, people like us, people like you, to get to know these musicians a bit better, so that they actually get the love they deserve. And we didn't want to limit it just to musicians, because how we both see it is like,
anything could be a form of art. Anything
could be a form of art. That's true.
Food could be a form of art. Fashion could be a form of art. So benda-benda ni sekarang, especially with COVID happening, right? every community, tak kisahlah community apa, music ke, dancing ke, makanan ke, they're getting stronger. And the best part, it's getting stronger just through social media. So with that in mind, aku rasa it's the best for us to, you know, preach about it even more using via social media.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Itulah dia. Yeah, I mean, like, because these people, like, that's their life though, you know. Music, some people like you dedicate your life to music. A bunch of other musicians that have
That,
been here for,
that's such a sad thing to say with things happening right now. And
I mean, it's your passion,
yeah,
dude.
I do. I kind of agree. I dedicate my life to music. Lepas tu sekarang macam just what am I gonna do now?
Exactly. And like,
Yeah.
you know, what's wrong? You know, we thought that it'd be great to have these people just talk about in their, you know, their life's work or their art, and you know, just make sure they get even the slightest bit more recognition, even though we're not even that big. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Slow slow
about
kayo,
what
slow slow kayo.
slow kayos. But
And
yeah,
it's
that
not in the end. It's not for us. It's for people to, you know, discover great things, great gems within Malaysia.
yeah. For
So
on our
aku
side,
rasa yeah, we will be super happy if we could make that happen in a bigger ratio from day by day. You know.
yeah. I mean, for our side is like we enjoy talking to these people. You know, I mean, look at
Mm.
our episode with Afik. It was so fun. You know,
Shout out
the episode
Afiq,
was
still the best
actually,
episode.
yeah, he
Fucking
it was
solid
actually
episode
so
with Afiq.
long. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so long because we were just rambling about everything, and I guess that's sort of some of the problems that we have in our past episodes, is that we end up rambling about whatever, and we're not. I guess it kind of confuses people, but that's, you know, that's who we are. You know, we just like to talk about weird stuff, man. But of course,
And
we'll
then
have
also
it.
that's the point of a podcast.
Mhm,
But
that's true.
would you say you're 100% podcast show, Danish?
What do you mean?
Adakah kita okay, first of all, are we just gonna stick to podcast? And secondly, are we like really using the traditional way of, you know, the podcast approach? Sebab aku rasa kita more towards, you know, a combination of both. We're like a hybrid of a podcast and an interview,
Yeah, probably. I mean,
you know,
some
because
podcasts are like that.
it for me it's why I realize we are tightly loose. Like we still have a format, but then again we're slightly loose with the formats
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
a podcast interview ish kind of thing.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
like it that
also
way
when
though.
I like it that way too. I mean, it's a bit more casual. You know, you get to know these people for who they are. You
Mm.
know, and they. I guess our main goal is to make them feel comfortable when they're talking to us. Tapi
Definitely,
itulah,
man.
it's been great so far, man. I love our journey, and I don't want to stop. And we're not stopping at podcast either. We do have a lot of big plans in the future,
Yeah.
but you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that. You know,
Stay loyal.
but yeah, itu dia.
Yeah.
Tapi itulah, kita tengok masa kan, from uh us meeting in uni, took a year for us to be friends.
Yeah.
2 years after that, we made a podcast together,
Yeah.
and now we've had 4 episodes out.
Yeah.
And tahu-tahu dah June.
Dah setahun lebih.
Tu lah, ya, dah setahun lebih,
Hmm.
dah Jun 2021, Mat.
Hmm.
Like, this is insane, dude. Time is moving
For
so fast.
what's insane.
Like, is it not for you? Like, for me, I've realized that like time moves so fast. Macam laju gila. Like even recent,
Yeah.
like tak tahu lah recently or anything, but it's just, I guess when I was younger, you know, when you're in school and you're always just looking at the
Yeah.
clock and you're like,
Mm.
when is this ever gonna end?
Mm.
Tapi like nowadays, you just feel like it's moving way too fast, and you know,
Betul.
it makes me a bit sad.
Even back then kalau cuti sekolah sebulan tu pun rasa macam, wui meriah Macam
Tu
summer
dia.
break lah.
Ya gila.
Sekarang kita based on Scotland University, UK University dapat summer break pun rasa macam apa 3 bulan ni.
Tu dia. Tapi
Yeah, I
macam
think
nak
it has
bunyi macam panjang kan. Bunyi macam panjang,
Yeah.
tapi sumpah kau pejam celik dia dah habis.
Mm. I'm pretty sure it's between it being so productive and not being productive at all. That's the outcome
Yeah.
also.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hold on. Pause. Boom. What's up, everybody? You're back. I had to take a bathroom break. My bad. But yeah, we were talking about how time moves super fast, which is a big bummer, but that's the reality of it. And we're now in June 2021. What's in June 2021, Azik?
Aku
What's in store?
what's in store for me? For me, the latest update I have in my life is that for the past 4 months I've been building solid muscles. Aku start makan banyak balik just to get thick again and stuff. So for the next, aku rasa starting in a week or two nanti aku nak start cutting balik ah. I'll try to get slightly leaner than usual and stuff. That's just my fitness plan.
Interesting.
How about you?
I am probably gonna. This is probably gonna be the 10,000th time that I've said this, but I'm gonna go on a diet too. I'm gonna start exercising within the MCO period. God bless everyone who is in the same mindset as me, and God bless everyone who will be falling out of this mindset in probably
Go for
3 days.
it, guys. Go for it.
Go for it. This is do or
die.
Yeah. Now or never,
We should
guys.
definitely game a lot during this lockdown, Danish. Oh, I invested in a PS5 by the way, guys.
You got it through
It's been
resale.
fun. Yeah, yes, still
Disgusting.
disgusting. You know what?
As I wait.
That time is greater than money, man. Time is way more valuable than money.
What does that have to
waiting
do
lah.
with the PS5?
I don't want to waste my time.
Okay. All right. But have you, since we're already here, have you taken your vaccine?
Aku punya on the 5th of July though. That's
dah dapat date dah sekarang.
It's finally, dude. I was so at one point aku macam bodoh. My Sejahtera ni memang dah ingat aku robot sebab tu aku asyik under assessment. Memang dah yakin aku robot or something.
Oh, benda tu. Hey, dude, tu kau kena ni doh. Kau kena jawab all the questions, then only they'll let you
I
take
did.
you did.
I did.
Dude, I
Yeah,
literally
so
didn't.
I did it like probably 100 times, and then after that aku rasa dalam 3 days or 2 days ago aku bangun finally dapat my date.
That's great, man. Finally,
Yeah.
gonna get your dose. I thankfully have
you
already.
already did yours, right?
Yeah, thankfully I've already gotten mine like last Sunday. The vaccine shot was like it was a
how's your
process, dude.
experience?
It was definitely like a process. I got it. You go in, you register yourself and everything. It's a fast process registering for the vaccine. They basically just give you queue up for a number, fill up some forms, sign it, and then you're good to go to wait for your turn lah. And before you go to take the shot itself, you actually have you queue for a consultation. But again, everything is pretty fast. You do some consultation with they just check your phone, your My Sejahtera app, want to see if you're okay and everything. They check you have to answer the questionnaires yang macam if you're in close contact with anybody ke apa ke, casual contact. And after that you get consulted with a doctor. They'll ask you questions like do you have any conditions, are you asthmatic?
Betul bagi tahu step 1 sampai step 10 ni.
Of course. Tapi make sure that if you actually have a condition, macam like me, I have like nephrotic syndrome, so make sure you ask your doctor if it's okay or not to get the vaccine. I mean, generally it should be fine lah. Lepas tu masuk.
Did you manage to do the side effect trend or side effect after 4 hours?
No, I didn't do it, but I know it gave me swag, so sorry, that was
give
cringe.
you swag. I'm pretty sure when I do mine, I'm gonna do like the side effect also. Side effect after 4 hours. Side effect dot horny.
I didn't do that, dude, because I was fine. Like on the first, so when I came in, I took the shot. I took the shot on my right arm, which wasn't it wasn't suggested to take it on your right arm. People usually do it on the left because it hurts, right? Because it ends up being numb. I was like, okay, I want to take it on the same side as my polio vaccine, and I was like, okay, which side is that? And I was so stupid. I didn't even look. I didn't take a look at my arm on which side it was at. So it's just like, okay, maybe it's on my right. I'll just give my right hand. And when she gave the shot, because she gave it so fast, and I was like, hey,
Tahu siap.
polio vaccine.
Tahu
Oh
siap.
shit, that's on my left. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But the shot itself was pretty fine because I'm a bit used to needles. Went down. You have like a change of pace in your heartbeat. I don't know if that's like I took it as placebo. So I was just like me being a bit panicked or like paranoid.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So don't read too
Especially
much
with,
into that.
I'm pretty sure it was crowded also, right?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that crowded. Like after you do it, because you just go down the elevator. I did it at PWTC. You go down the elevator and they brief you on what to do. They just check you briefly, like how's your condition, if you have any changes, any symptoms straight away. After that, they brief you a bit on like um, what to do after you get like once what to do after that step lah. They just say, check your MySejahtera app for when your second dose is, blah blah blah, and then you can go out. You're done. You're free. You can take pictures, whatever. Uh, but the day itself, I was fine. We were pretty hungry, so that's probably a side effect too. You get pretty hungry after the vaccine. Um,
I'm hungry every time, man. Gotta be
yeah, I
extra
mean,
hungry.
true. Tapi itulah. The next day is probably where you start to feel the effects. You get numbness in your hand. You start getting fevers. It'll come here and there. Sakit kepala. But in the end, literally after 2 days, you're completely fine. So don't be scared to get the vaccine, guys. It's completely fine. You're not gonna turn into a titan. You're not gonna die because of blood clot. Also, there's a recent.
Tapi agenda Yahudi.
Ini dia makcik-makcik WhatsApp ni. Ini dia makcik-makcik WhatsApp.
Speaking about this, right? I was just like really this morning. Aku betul-betul isi masa lapang aku tengok comment section on like anti-vaccines punya post. No, not even anti-vaccines. I think it was Lukman Podolski punya post, and there were like a lot of anti-vaccines people down there commenting. And I was just reading and having a good laugh. Lepas tu kalau yang betul-betul bodoh tu aku reply, if you don't want to take the vaccine, then just go die, man.
Dude, honestly, if you don't die from the vaccine, you're gonna die from COVID anywhere, Like,
Yeah.
like it doesn't make sense. The argument itself doesn't make sense.
Dude, the funniest shit I saw this morning was like, nanti kalau dah upgrade 5G semua tak interrupt badan kita semua.
Honestly, dude, these people like they'll find anything to just debunk any facts relating to technology. It's so weird, man. Like I'm recently working on like what's it called? I'm working. I'm doing like marketing internship kan. So I deal with a lot of like ads and everything, and then every time you press accept cookies on a website, like you're literally giving off all your information to these people. They don't even need to track you. They already know who you are, what you do, what you like.
They're so fucking paranoid of them being tracked. Like, dude, they're tracking us through the phone anyway, man.
Exactly. It's
like,
so weird, dude.
Like, come check me where I'm at. Aku kat rumah bodoh.
And I think like the worst ones that I hate the most aren't even these people though. It's the people that are like, oh, you took AstraZeneca? I heard like that's so bad right now. Like, oh, why didn't you just wait for Pfizer? Oh, I took Pfizer. Oh, Pfizer's better. But in the end, there's a recent study even now that says that the AstraZeneca vaccine gives off the same efficacy rate as the Pfizer vaccine.
It doesn't matter in the end, man. It's a fucking vaccine.
In the end, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you survive, like how I see it is like, okay, you survive from AstraZeneca. Let's say it's the worst lah. If it were to be the worst, I mean, you get the best, immune system out of all others. I don't know. People are just like,
I figured it out already, man. Yang orang betul-betul degil, naik, sombong semua ni kan. Tak nak ambil vaksin, tak apa. Tu natural selection dah finish.
Bagi natural selection, just take that, man.
Natural selection lah tu.
Tapi scary though. Like
Dude, if
now,
we want to ramble about anti-vax, dude, it could be until 2 hours.
I mean,
So
they've been
let's
around
keep
since
it. Let's
forever, you
keep
know.
it keep it short, not too draggy.
Let's keep it short, not too draggy. Tapi
Yeah.
just like the condition of COVID right now, it's so insane. Like I
Mm.
literally I can't process it sebab macam kau bayangkan tak, like kita dekat MCO sekarang, like,
Mm.
and a lot of people are aware of it,
Mm.
and even baru-baru ni, like it was a more enforced before we went into total lockdown. It was a more
Mm.
enforced MCO, and still the
Mm.
cases were going crazy. Tapi I
Yeah,
guess like
it's still from the Ryan Bazaar cluster, man.
I guess so. Tapi macam
Mm.
if kalau kau tengok dia punya apa nama dia? Dekat the COVID testing centers, pack
Yeah.
gila kot. Like kalau kau tengok Shah
That's
Alam,
one of the clusters also. I think it's in the Shah Alam, yeah.
yeah, like, it's crazy,
Mm.
man. Honestly, but you know, hopefully with this full MCO, that's one good news.
Yeah.
And another good news, I don't know if you've heard, but like our ministers are getting like a 3-month pay cut. Have you heard?
Oh, yeah, they deserve that shit.
Yeah, so that's another great piece of news.
Mm.
And you know, another thing would probably be tWo are going to be back a lot. So
Yeah, more active.
one
Inshallah.
more piece of good news for everybody. Hey, but
Mm. And also, guys, before we end this vaccine talk, make sure you guys doing this because it's necessary for you. And it's not even necessary; it's compulsory for you. Do it for
yeah,
because it's compulsory and it protects your family. Kepada yang betul-betul beragama semua tu, kau kena lah ingat. Kau tak buat benda ni lagi lah kau berdosa. Lagi
exactly.
kau menyusahkan orang. So baik
You're
kau
going
buat.
against Kodok and
And
Kodok. Betul tak?
yeah, and the other
Uh,
thing I need to mention is don't do it as a trend, man.
I,
It's good for you though because you're still gonna get the vaccine, but
exactly. If
still,
you want to do it for as a trend, just go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead. There's no
yeah,
queries from
yeah.
us.
Sebab because trend, it comes and go. Nanti dah rasa macam dah ramai tak orang ambil, tak apa, tak jadi lah.
I mean,
Mati.
I guess the main thing is just
Hmm.
don't believe too much in what you see in
Yeah.
social media or
Betul,
like
betul. Oh fuck! Sorry, I have to say another thing, man. Because I've seen like WhatsApp group bukan orang share benda-benda pasal anti-vaccine. It's more towards like how benda-benda ni berpuak tu. Orang anti-vaccine ni berpuak. So, tu pun bahaya. So, serious lah guys. Do your fucking research, man. Because kau dah nasihat orang lain tak buat anti-vaccine. Kau tak nak buat vaksin. Lepas tu kau beritahu bapak orang, mak orang jangan buat vaksin. Lepas tu orang pun tak buat vaksin.
Like, like it's the old people that like get easily influenced because they don't know what exactly is going on about the vaccine and everything, so they listen to the closest ones.
I wanted to keep it short and not too draggy, but then again I got triggered for a while. It's okay, let's stop there. Let's
It's
stop
okay.
there.
But yeah,
Stop there.
guys, just make sure you
Yeah.
get your vaccine. Hopefully within this period of MCO, we're all gonna have a better time. But always be aware of like, I guess, how privileged we are just to, be comfortable right now. And
Yeah. Be safe,
look,
guys. Have a good time. MCO is time for self-reflect. It's always good time being alone. Tak payah nak ngada sangat nak jumpa kawan-kawan. Tak payah ngada sangat nak jumpa atuk nenek.
tu aja
It's a fun
korang.
time to be alone and learn how to appreciate the alone time with yourself.
Exactly.
Have fun with yourself.
And
Not that way, but
if you ever feel lonely, we're always there, dude. We have 4 episodes out.
yeah, yeah.
We can always demand you. But yeah, anyways, before we actually end here, a few days back we asked you guys to send us or tell us some of your pet peeves, and I believe they are with Hazik right now. And we're just gonna briefly share with you guys
we had a couple of friends that sent their pet peeves. So kita akan dengar sama-sama and we should talk it out a bit. Talk it out a bit. Yeah. So the first one is from our friend Nadiva. Let's give this a listen.
My girlfriend.
My pet peeve is when there's used tissue. Like I can't even touch it. Like it's like I hate it when I see used tissue like anywhere and it's already dry, Like the tissue's already dry because of how long it's been out. Oh,
Nasty.
that's nasty. That's the nastiest of
Nasty.
nasties.
Yeah. You know what? This is one of the reason why aku jalan jengkit. Kau tahu tak masa kalau kecil-kecil parents kita bawa pergi pasar malam semua, lepas tu macam banyak plastik tisu basah kat jatuh-jatuh semua kan. Lepas tu aku nampak macam babi geli nak mampus sebab tu aku jalan jengkit. I was protecting. I don't know how it works, but when I was a kid, bodoh kan. I was protecting my heel basically from getting touched with
Tapi kalau
this
kering
shit.
tak adalah teruk kot. Like if
Aku
it was
still geli doh. Oh, maybe that's one reason why I can't be a waiter.
T20.
But I'll do it though, because as much as I hate it, slow tak tahu lah.
I mean, I'd say I used to go through that too. Tapi like I wasn't sampai to the point yang aku kena jengkit lah. But yeah, moving on. Who else do we have? Who else do we have?
Second one we have from the bro Zafri.
Oh, it's his frat boy mate.
Nah, let me try to find it.
I love how he always denies straight away.
What?
He shuts down. I'm not a frat boy.
No. Just a good one.
Sorry.
Oh, here. Okay. Second one from Zafri.
Aku tak suka tu fuck sial bila kau tengah cakap something kan, tiba-tiba tak tahu lah someone siapa-siapa je tak kira lah cut you off lah sebab dia nak cakap something lah. Like what the fuck, tunggu turn lah sial, kau ingat kau siapa? Geram tu.
Shit, honestly Danish, aku rasa kita ada masalah ni because we're so hyper, you know. Kita nak bercakap benda gitu.
Member aggressive gila.
I do realize that we have that problem every now and then, especially when we're so enthusiastic and the convo is betul-betul very rancak. I realize we tend to menyampuk, kau tahu. That's a really bad habit of us, but yeah.
I mean, as long as people don't get pissed off. As long as we don't piss Zaf off. That's good enough.
I think that's definitely gonna piss people off, man. So it's a bad habit. We should work it out. Everyone should work it out. Kalau kita ada, but we don't do it every time. I just realize every now and then kita buat. And the final one is final one, tapi final one bukan ni doh, bukan voice note. It's just a text. It's in the form of a text, and it's from one of our followers. I don't know how to pronounce her username. Finosia. Yeah, you know who you are, Finosia Tempest. I don't know, man. People who don't wear socks with their sneakers.
I feel like my family does that though. Like, they don't wear socks. I guess it's because like I always have to wear socks because otherwise like it'll be like a what's it called? It'll be like a river inside of my sneakers. Like it doesn't irk me that much. Does it irk you?
No, it doesn't bother me, man. First off, because aku Australian, so aku dah biasa benda pengotong. Aku dah biasa barefooted dalam shopping mall semua. You know, fucking surfing, mate, with the fucking shorts.
Can we share your video in your booty shorts? Can we please share the video of you in your booty shorts?
Oh yeah, sure, man. Yeah.
No, it's okay. We'll ping it. We'll ping it on here. We'll let you guys see. It'll be our outro.
That's the most Australian thing I ever did, man.
That's probably another thing you guys should actually know about Haziq since we're about to end. Let's end it with Haziq. Actually, he is not only an aspiring artist, not only an aspiring musician, but also an aspiring Australian. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I feel like it's not the right term.
Got out the water. The water.
I feel like the right term is he aspires to be an Australian.
No, man. Tak. Nusantara for life.
Nusantara for life. Oh, actually, guys, he's actually half Cambodian as well. I don't know if you guys can see it.
He got like last week, man.
Yeah, I just found out.
Another interesting information about myself. I am half Cambodian. My mom is Cambodian. My dad is. Well, if you want to get specific about it, dia akan jadi complicated. So
Well,
let's
let's
just stop
settle
there.
at Cambodia.
Macam my dad ayah aku Melayu, mak aku Kemboja. Sampai situ je lah.
Itulah dia.
Yeah.
And if
But
you guys need to, if anybody's
very
looking it up
Malay.
right now, if anybody's
Mhm.
looking it up right now, Cambodia is like right next to Vietnam. It's in between Vietnam and Thailand, I think. Right? Am I getting it?
surprised you don't know what Cambodia is.
I'm sorry. I know it's a country, but I always thought like it was somewhere like like near Senegal or I don't know, Somalia.
God.
I
Oh
thought it was that far
God.
off. So when you said that you were half Cambodian, I was expecting, okay, I don't see the blackness in him.
Oh no.
Please don't take offense to blackness. I'm just saying like he doesn't have any black characteristics.
I
I
do.
have to be so
Swag
careful.
like that, man.
No, that's me. Okay.
Oh, that's
If
you.
if he is an aspiring Australian, I would consider myself an aspiring light skin. I pride myself on being similar to what a light skin would look like. I don't care what any of you guys think.
Bodoh, kita nampak macam perasan bodoh sekarang.
It's fine. Okay, this is who we are. Okay. Just a little fun fact. I have been mistaken as a light skinned American before. I'm not too proud of the American part, but I am proud of the light skin part. Okay. Pride myself on that.
It's not love in the end. Okay.
It's 1:41 a.m. If you guys
Yeah.
if you guys are wondering what time it is right now for us. But yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We had a blast. It's been a while since we actually just talked. But we have 4 episodes out, like we said.
Should we do like a fucking UFC kind of thing? Like you want to call out the next guest? Like, okay, I want you next. Let's just do it for fun, man.
Why not?
Yeah, you know who I want next? You know who I want next? Dennis.
Who?
I want fucking Ramayan is fucking game, dude. I want fucking Ramayan. Let's talk to fucking Ramayan. Bring it on, dude. Ramayan, if you're watching this, we want you next.
Jesus. We want you next. Come.
Or we come on you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's
Get
the
them.
spontaneous thing. You know?
That's right. Yeah. So we're pretty CP now. Hope everybody had a blast. We have 4 episodes out. Don't forget to check that out. We also have recommend for you everybody. 4 volumes now. All amazing artists. And yeah. Expect us to be with you guys sooner than you guys expect.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the Janji Melayus. We promise that this time around it'll be better. And this promise isn't Janji Melayu. Okay.
Betul.
Now, for our outro,
Boy Scout punya janji.
Boy Scout punya janji. Cross my
Yeah.
heart and hope to die. Actually, I don't hope to die, but yeah. So enjoy our outro of Hazik shaking his tush in his booty pants. Bye.